Hey, it's Tony here with Coldwell Banker and The Best Wear Blue. One of the best is sitting to my right. This is Scott Jester.
Hey everyone.
Scott runs a team at our North office in Fort Wayne called the Empowered Home Team. Scott, where'd you come up with that team name?
Yeah, well, I have a not-for-profit called Empowered International. We do work in the country of Haiti as well as locally here working with poor and marginalized young adults. So Empowered International, Empowered Home Team.
I'm sure that's the answer everybody thought was coming,
Right.
which is one of the reasons I wanted to have Scott on here. You know, his world and all of our worlds are bigger than real estate. And do you want to talk a little bit about what inspired your organization in Haiti in the first place?
Be brief on it. Been going to Haiti for maybe 25 years, and some of you may know there's a lot of orphanages down there. And one of the missing pieces was when the individuals, young kids, were coming out of orphanages. They were taken care of when they were young, but as they graduated, they were just asking the question, what's next? What does that look like? How do I really provide for myself and for my family? And so we just thought, well, what does that look like? And so we developed a spiritual formation and business entrepreneurship training program for young adults coming out of orphanages in poor and marginalized contexts. And then recently we've launched that here in the poorest part of our city in Fort Wayne, in Southeast Fort Wayne.
Excellent, man. Just big, amazing things, making a difference, you know, and I guess where does real estate fit in the picture then for you? Why is that your calling here locally, and how does that fit in with what you're trying to do with your organization?
Yeah, I mean, it's business, so passionate about business, passionate about using business as a means to be able to make an impact throughout the world. And what real estate does is allows for a lot of flexibility in that. So it allows me to be able to do things like travel to Haiti and other countries, and just the flexibility that I have in real estate gives me the opportunity to be able to do other things and, again, use business as a means to be able to make an impact.
For sure, and you've had a very successful real estate career in using your time wisely. How do you, work your business so efficiently, and be able to have a successful business while all these other things are going on?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is just trying to stay focused. I mean, really, I've just felt like if you take care of people well and you really have a desire to invest in people, then they're going to take care of you. And so it's been a lot of that, just how can I care for people in multiple different ways, not just within the real estate world, but just in the other things that I do. How can I care for people well? And I just feel like it just really fits together well, and they play along really well. And I think that's just benefited what I've been able to do in the real estate world.
For sure. And you and your team, I mean, obviously you can help anyone, any price range, any type of real estate, but you've actually done really well. You mentioned focusing on like a niche for yourself. You seem to do a lot of new construction. You work with a lot of physicians. Do you want to talk a little bit about how you play that role?
Yeah. I mean, I've worked really hard to develop a relationship with organizations in town within the medical realm. So just investing in the kind of the recruitment areas and keeping in relationship with those that are doing recruitment in those in the medical field. And so really what I'm doing for a lot of individuals in the medical field is selling the city. And obviously when they come, the goal is that they use me. But that's something that I've been doing for quite a long time now, and it took me a long time to really develop the relationships that I needed to be able to have that particular clientele. It doesn't happen overnight, but it's been a lot of real strong intentionality in that.
And doing a good job for them obviously keeps that going. The service you provide is most important. And you mentioned Fort Wayne. Last thing I'll ask you, Fort Wayne has done a great job revitalizing electric works in that area, and you have a tie there as well. You mind sharing that real quick?
Yeah, so have a restaurant called Boyamba Sandwich Company, and then just opened up actually last week, Boyamba Sweet Shop, also in electric works. And both of those businesses are 100% profit towards our not-for-profit, Empowered International, as well as another not-for-profit, Ray of Hope. So all the funds that we make goes to those two organizations.
We've heard about Empowered International. Ray of Hope also has an awesome purpose. You mind sharing that real quick so people know when they patronize Boyamba what they're helping?
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of what they do is in the country of Uganda, and they have a birthing center over there. So they've really been able to change the infant mortality rate within that whole community, and they have a full birthing center with midwives and doing just some really great work over there to make an impact in a small village, actually Boyumba in Uganda.
That's amazing. And they were having a real infant mortality problem just because lack of medical care. It sounds like it's been turned around pretty well from this organization.
Yeah, dramatically turned around. Yep.
That's awesome. Making an impact locally in people's lives and internationally. That's why I had to have you on, Scott. Appreciate your time, man.
Yeah, thanks
Glad
so much.
you're in the blue with us at Coldwell Banker.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks.
Yep.